I contacted 28 speedrunners to ask their thoughts and predictions about speedrunning in 2022. Yes, 28 runners, including Cosmic, the man himself. He was busy and that's totally understandable. I appreciate the support. Some of them didn't want to participate for different reasons and that's okay. Some of them didn't even bother to respond, I don't know about those ones. But anyway, here is the Tilki Show. I didn't check my TXT file.
This is bad interviewing.
Shut up, you're in my show right now. This is the Tilki Show.
The Tilki Show.
First, I asked them about their favorite game and feature of it, and oh boy, we had a lot of diversity.
To be honest, I don't really have one. I haven't really done much speedrunning as of recently.
My favorite speed game currently is Garfield's Scary Scavenger Hunt.
So, Final Fantasy IX.
Yeah, so my favorite Learn to Fly game is Learn to Fly 2 because...
Oh, my favorite speed game?
It's the one that I played a lot of my childhood.
Well, it's probably something from the Red Ball series, because...
that would probably be Gun.
My favorite speed game right now has to be Transformers 2004 PS2.
Learn to Fly 1, even though I haven't played it in like a year probably.
I really enjoy watching Minecraft.
That would have to be Final Fantasy 13.
It would be Learn to Fly.
No, Red Ball. Red Ball. Nope. 100% Red Ball. I hate Garfield's Scary Scavenger Hunt.
Like, I feel like all bonus especially, we can probably bring that down like another 0.2, 0.3 seconds. I'm saying that within human limits. For no bonus, the category I know most about, I feel like for 200k, it could go down to 140 to 150, around that, sub 2.
I think the current ones are definitely going to stay. I don't feel like anyone is going to leave the community anytime soon, any big figures, because this game kind of relies on passion, if anything, and most people who come to the server, people who've played it in the past and really loved it and want to revisit it.
I think Minecraft will different because of the new versions. It will have a lot of new strats.
Well, I feel like it's already happening, but I predict Minecraft finally loses steam and SM64 becomes the most popular speed game again.
I personally think that Mario 64 is a really interesting game for the speedrunners.
I don't see any major changes happening unless a new strategy gets found, which is possible. Snivey's definitely, he's always looking for new strategy.
Learn to Fly 2, sub 40 will be gotten in, sub 340 will be gotten by Carda or someone else.
This year, I think that there will be a lot of competition between Limbacho and Jonas Gaming, concurring for the top one.
Oh, Jonas Gaming, yeah, okay. Yeah, so Jonas runs Red Ball 5 from time to time, but I don't think he's one of the top runners of it. Yeah, so the top runners of Red Ball 5 are Hogwin, Atlas, and I don't think you know either of them, but I feel like they might make a comeback to it sometime this year. I've been trying to come back for a while.
You see, I thought I'd abandoned Learn to Fly before, and then the Piano Enthusiast came and it reignited that.
I don't prioritize it somehow. I do other stuff instead, and I always forget, because I know if I do start playing, I would end up sitting there for like a week and just grinding all the time, so I have to find a...
Last year, we actually had a new world record set in the regular any percent category. Now for Turbo, I think there will be a new world record, but for regular any percent, I don't think the PSX non-turbo category will have a new world record. We just had a world record set last year.
Okay, what about Redscape?
I'm not sure how much Ratscape will change unless new strats are discovered. If we don't get any new strats, it'll probably only be below 230.
Last game. That too, and Learn to Fly. But those are like maybe third and fourth priorities right now.
All right. I kind of forgot about that. Perhaps I could try it out, considering I have an actual decent computer now.
What?
Ratscape.
Ratscape?
Oh, you don't know what
Ratscape. Wait, you actually don't know?
No, I've heard you guys talk about it, but I don't actually really know anything about it.
This video is sponsored by Ratscape. Just kidding. Ratscape is just a game that my brother made in only 2 days, and it's really fun to speedrun as well.
This is a good time to just plug the link. This will be in the description.
Check out Ratscape. The link is in the description. Before we continue, there are some people who couldn't come to voice chat for their respective reasons. Let's see what they think. Cardo says Cardo will not do a Learn to Fly speedrun in 2022. Well, 9meter says he's into Duck Life games these days and he hopes to get his records back. He thinks the popularity will stay and he's looking forward to joining communities. Also wanting for a Jumpphobia sequel. Big hype. Nightmare says something Garfield Scare Scavenger Hunt, something Garfield Scare Scavenger Hunt, a lot of Garfield Scare Scavenger Hunt, and you should speedrun Garfield Scare Scavenger Hunt. This took only one try, by the way. Kong says he's obligated to say GSH. He expects new world records in several categories, and says you should speedrun that track.
I'm not really sure. It kind of had a... I gotta think it'll fall, because last year with like the easy video and just like it got a lot of popularity last year, and
like a view on the game is like, oh shit, my record got broken, I should play this game again. But he actually plays the game. Though, that's the thing. I feel like the competition is going to stay healthy within 3, if that's what you're trying to get at.
I mean, Red Bull 1 has seen quite the boom in 2021. If something could top that, I'd be quite surprised. For Red Bull and like the other Red Bull games, I think they will get more popular. And for Garfield Scare Scavenger Hunt, I'm not sure.
Well, I hope there will be new runners.
People won't really leave. We'll mostly be getting new people, I'm confident.
Games like Learn to Fly 1, the pattern that you pointed out is very like obvious. A new guy comes in, runs the game for a while, maybe beats record, and then game dies again.
I think it's gonna rise, and I think the reason for that is I actually got to run the game at GDQ in December.
It's going to steadily fall. Yeah, I would say that the community is very loyal of the game. We will keep being active on Discord.
Because it's already kind of fallen, right? Like I'm active, Renan is kind of active, but not as much.
Well then, I hope you have a good run in it soon.
If you're talking about Red Bull 5, we're definitely at the bottom right now.
I think Nightmare will cheat, also known as submitting a run, at least 7 times this season.
I hate Garfield Scare Scavenger.
And I don't think we have enough time today to discuss my hate towards that game. I have a PowerPoint with 500 pages with all the reasons why I hate the game. I'll send it over to you. Oh, never mind, the file is too big to send, so that's how much I dislike the game.
And I feel like it's not too long till you find something actually good. Alright. That might sound a bit insulting.
Don't worry, I'm not gonna cut this out.
Oh no.
I'm gonna add subtitles for it so people can understand better.
So people understand that I am shaming Snivy.
Yes. Then I asked these runners about their plans in 2022.
I will definitely still speedrun, just not as much.
Last year when I started doing speedruns, I did have actually a lot of plans and wanted to like get a good speedrun in a lot of different games, but the year went past and I only had like a couple runs in like one game.
I don't care about any like milestones or records. I just want to come back, man. It's been so long since I've played because I've got this stuff going on. But I want to make the time to come back
I've been branching out with GSSH. I did just get any percent world record. I was thinking to maybe even go to GSSH 2. I haven't played that game in ages.
So I haven't really thought about what I plan to do this year very much. Like I haven't really planned ahead, but I will continue to play the games I've always played.
For me, not so much. I really enjoy the practice part, and usually I can get a decent time within a couple of runs because I really sit down and practice it before I start doing runs. But yeah, it does mean that in most games I never really get like a really good time. And there are some games where I definitely have goals beyond what I have achieved where I really should go back to them. Kingdom Hearts 2 is an example.
I do want to improve my turbo time. I would like to chase world record in turbo. I'm a little under 4 minutes away, so I think I can definitely get there.
What are your predictions?
Glad you asked, California man. Here's a list of the games that I want to run this year. Either to get started or to get a better PV. If you're new to speedrunning, or thinking to retire from speedrunning, or just can't get the motivation anymore, you should listen to this.
Speedrunning in general, just it's a really great community. There's so many awesome people that you can meet. Like if you've ever even like thought about getting into it, just go look at a game that you might have enjoyed playing a lot, and maybe watch a speedrun of it, and if it looks interesting to you, like give it a shot. Or if there's some game that you think that you haven't played before, might want to look into speedrunning it, like give it a shot. Like I put it off for so many years because I just didn't think that I would ever have the skills to do it, and like people think that I'm a pretty decent speedrunner. Like I'm currently 4th on the turbo leaderboard. I've definitely come a long way, and I think anybody who wants to give it a shot, I think anybody could do speedrunning.
The main goal is to have fun, of course, rather than a position on leaderboards.
And like the other thing that I also kind of want to add is leaderboards are great. Don't get me wrong. Leaderboards to me are not about being on top of them. Like, yes, I would like to have a world record. Like my goal in any run that I do is just self-improvement. So it's not really so much a competition between me and somebody else in the community. It's just about trying to improve myself.
Listen to the big guy, fellows. Thanks to everyone who participated in this video. I love the speedrunning community and I'm looking forward to see what's waiting for us this year. Hope you enjoyed the video and I wish you a great speedrunning year.